you very much, Gemini, for accepting the invite to be on our platform.
Most welcome. I'm so happy to be here and seeing all these different people. I can see little names in the black screen. I'd like to see your faces as well. So everybody who's joining, do turn on your video.
Yeah, that'll be nice to see your lovely faces. So extreme growth at 50 plus. Okay, so this is all, I think all of us are waiting to hear something different from Gemini, or something more. So in the session, she's going to try and cover how we can empower ourselves, develop a positive vision, and the habits, knowing the habits for success. So before I invite her to the platform, let me give a very brief introduction to her, because if I speak about her, I think I will take up a lot more time. So extreme growth at 50 plus, experience and know about tools and strategies that give you growth. If you have a dream, now is the time to make it happen. Not by wishing for it, but by working on it step by step is what Gemini is going to talk about. Gemini is a fashion entrepreneur, empowerment coach, author, artist, health consultant, trainer, creative head, keynote speaker, thinking hacker, transformation specialist, negativity assassin, and a happening mom. Gemini has an arsenal of experience in business management, insights from personal encounters with people from all backgrounds, and an understanding into what makes people do what they do. She is passionate about her health and helps people transform their mental and physical health. Gemini loves to work with children and explore new possibilities. She's also an author. Gemini Dhar is the author of the book 9 Ways to Empower. For over 24 years, she's been working with an extensive range of people, including celebrities. Okay, so with this, I invite Gemini to our platform. Really glad to have you here, Gemini. What we are going to do is, if you have questions, I think she's going to have some interaction also. Keep posting your questions in the chat. And if there is time, towards the end, we will take up the questions. So Gemini, all yours. We have about 45 minutes and we will see whatever we can do.
Okay.
All right.
So 45 minutes is like 4 minutes for me because I'm a very, very avid speaker. I love to speak and I, of course, love to interact. So hi, everybody. My name is Gemini Dhar. And how many of you can hear me? Can I see your hands? You can hear me? Oh, wow. So there are a couple of cameras which are off. So I would just urge you to just put on your cameras. Like, see the way I'm smiling at you, I should get smiles back, right? So I'm 50 years old. I became 50 last July, and I can't be happier person than I am. I love the age 50 because it is it's a representation emotionally that, wow, it's been an amazing journey of ups and downs for so many years. So anybody is going through ups and downs in their life? Some ups, some downs, you know, having some challenges with children, with family, with relationship, with money, with what to do in your future, and probably a little unhappy of things that didn't happen the way you wanted, and super excited to take up life after 50. So when Bidda told me that, Gemini, I want you to speak to people and these audiences will be at 50 plus, I said, why not go for extreme growth? Because last 1 year, I have been sleeping, waking up, eating, dancing, getting angry with extreme growth. So I've taken up this project where, you know, I'm very passionate about growth, business growth. And why am I passionate about business growth? Because my mission is to make women financially stronger. And my journey has been of a couch potato. So I have been a couch potato in my childhood. What pushed and, you know, I had fights with my mom. We are Tom and Jerry in relationship. My mom's 82-year-old. She's got dementia and she's moving around in my house in the background, you know, knocking at doors that, why have you locked yourself in a room? Why can't I be there? So yes, it's been a huge shift from being taken care of my mother to looking after my mother now. And at 50, I'm coming to terms with the new life that I have got. That is one, I have absolute freedom to do what I want. And at the same time, I have to take care of my mom. And that is no freedom at all because she's like a small child now. So I've become my mother's mother, is what I hear a lot of people say. At this age, you become a mother to your parents because they are going through challenges, or probably some of you are very lucky that your parents are fit and healthy. So coming back to what we are going to do today, first of all, I want to thank Binda for bringing me here and Get Set Up for giving this opportunity, because not every time you get an opportunity to share from your heart, because there are a lot of PPTs and there are a lot of questions and things to do that you put up in your life. And I believe that you can do anything and everything when you're fired up from inside. So anybody can feel the energy that I'm sharing at the moment. Can somebody feel the energy? Yes. So, 50 plus is such an amazing chapter of your life that you can rewrite your life the way you want. Most of us are coming to closer to retirement. Most of us have never worked, but we have your own businesses. And many of us are wishing, to shift from that job to the business, or just live a life of pleasure and enjoying and, traveling the world and fulfilling our dreams. So when I was a kid, I saw a lot of dreams and I never worked towards my dream. So none of it came true till the age of 42. I wanted to take my mom across. I wanted to come to Statue of Liberty. And when I was young, I didn't have the money to travel, when I was just working. And I couldn't bring my mom to USA because I didn't have that much time and money. When I got the time and money, I didn't have an opportunity to travel because I was so busy with my export work. So I was a garment exporter, started from fashion design, went into doing my own job, across the world. I've been to Sweden, Norway, London, various areas of UAE. And when I started my business, I had only 40,000 rupees for my 8 years of working. I lost my dad at a very young age. From that 40,000, I started a business, and that business grew to 130 crores in 10 years. Now, when I made that 130 crore mark, I had not counted them. Honestly, till the age of 42, I'd never totaled up what was my turnover because I was a passionate designer. And what Binda read about me is probably 4, 5 years old because I'm 30 years into fashion now. I have an experience of being a coach from last 8.5 years. I've worked with number one mentor, Mr. Arfeen Khan. He's from UK, established in India, and doing amazing work in transforming people's lives. So the day I saw that man, first time, I just walked in a seminar and I said, wow, I would want to be somebody like him. I want to live a life like that. And right 6 months after I met him, my life broke down. My marriage broke down. I found out my husband was cheating on me and I decided to walk out. I was an angry person. So I walked out of my marriage. And right after I walked out of my marriage, I had nothing. So from 130 crores, I went into more than a dozen litigation cases where I didn't know anything of law. And I fought for the custody of my children. And I'm very happy to say that I survived any kind of situation because I was working on myself. So idea of sharing my story is that when you are working on yourself, trying to make yourself better and stronger, you can manage anything in life, and age does not matter whether you are 30, 40, 50, 60. So I have a lady who is 71 years old and she's coaching under me and she wants extreme growth. Now why is it she with me? Because she's excellent with her work. She's worked with the who's and who's of the world, but she does not know how to digitally and technically reach out to thousands of more people. So she doesn't know how to digitalize her business, which is feng shui. So now I see this lady at 71 wanting to do much, much more because she's coming towards even later part of her life, which she wants that I have very less time. So all of you out here who are at 50, can you put down in the chat box, what is that one thing you want to do in the coming 5 to 10 years? Just something that you feel you want to do, whether it is taking a holiday, whether it is starting a business, making that extra amount of money to become financially strong. What is that one thing that you want to achieve in the coming 10 years? Bida, you'll have to help me with the chats.
Yes, I will. As they keep posting, Minnie says teaching.
Okay.
Let it keep coming.
I'm going to wait for
Yeah.
everybody. I'm not in a rush at all.
Yeah, I'm sure you have more than one thing, and Gemini has asked only for one thing.
Just pick the first that comes to your mind. Don't think too much.
Passive income is what Nirmala Prabhu says. Wonderful.
Okay.
I wish I want to do a lot of things. Oh, now they're coming too fast. Says my art and calligraphy. Thank you.
Awesome.
Anjana says start a home-based business, draw, paint, travel. And then Bharti says I want to do a lot of things. First, traveling. Virgil says I wish to go for long walks and pick up new friends. Michelle says to make my passion and purpose a financially successful business.
Right.
Passive income, of course, Nirmala said. And Veena says Kotak life. Okay. Alka Rati says want to teach art, making paintings and teaching disabled children.
I'm working with a lot of artists currently. You know, there are a couple of artists I'm working with. Yes. Okay.
He says additional income, good entrepreneurship is what she wants to become.
Okay.
So great. Nice to know
awesome.
your.
So you know what? Everybody has got something or the other they want to do. You know, like at the age of 42, when I lost everything, no, I just wanted to give up my life. I didn't want to do anything because from crores of money, I was left with nothing. So one day I tell my brother that, you know, I feel very lonely and I feel very helpless. You know, I want to go to Starbucks and start up a job. And my brother started laughing at me saying, Didi, how can you even think of that? I said, why not? I don't mind. I'm humble enough. Even if I've been an owner of a big organization, I can go to Starbucks. I will meet people. I will interact with people. He said, you know, Didi, when you made your first sketch in your fashion, college class, did you know that you're going to do 130 turnover? I said, no, I never dreamt of it. So he said, but you did. I said, yes. So what makes you think that you will start something today and you will not make it even bigger than what you're doing? And I started crying and I started sobbing that, you know what, he can see what I can't see. Sometimes it takes a group of great people to make you realize your potential. You have it in you. But sometimes due to challenges, due to frustrations, due to failures, due to what a lot of people are telling you, you're not good enough, you're not like this, oh no, you don't know, you should do it like this, you don't have any experience. So we have a lot of dream stealers around us and we forget that we have some immense potential. So, you know, in last 8.5 years that I have worked with humans, I'm not saying people because I've worked with humans, every woman, every person I worked with, a CEO of a company goes through cancer and he gives up everything, including his family. After he recovers from cancer, he doesn't want to love his child. He's scared of loving his wife. He's scared of living. He doesn't talk to his mother and he goes into a shell. That person who is a CEO of a company and goes to cancer for 2.5 years feels left out, cut out. He doesn't know anything that he can do back. He said, I lost my team. I don't know if I go to work with whether I can perform. My health is not up to the mark. Whatever. So he had 1,000 excuses of not going back into the world. And he just wanted to stay where he was labeled as a cancer survivor. So I worked with him. So what I'm saying is I've worked with men as well, but my focus is working with women at the moment. So what I believe is that no matter what you have been conditioned, you can break that conditioning. So 3 things we can break your conditioning with. So on the scale of 1 to 10, you can just show me your fingers like that. On the scale of 1 to 10, where do you rate your life to be? Binda, you can start. What is the number you feel you can give your life? 1 being the least, 10 being the best.
8 is what I would say today.
8, awesome. Everybody else, would you like to put it in the chat?
So okay. 5, Anjana says, Alka says 6.
Okay,
and
amazing.
Some of them are putting in the chat. Bharti says 7.
Right.
So 8.
Right. So now
Michelle 9.
Awesome.
Surekha 8. Great.
So you know what?
Veena says 9 too. Okay. 6.
So we all gauge our lives as per our requirement, right? You gave yourself your own numbers. You have evaluated your life as per your perception. Now, if I look at Binda's life, I would say, wow, I'll give her 10 on 10. What an amazing life. But in her own perception, she's at 8. Somebody is, putting themselves as 6, the other is putting themselves as 7, 5, 4, everybody. So you all believe that there is a scope of growth. So if you are at 8, Binda, you can take your life to 10, right? Now 10 will be your own desire, where you want to be. Will more money make you happy? Will better relationships make you happy? Will amazing health make you happy? With lots of fame make you more happy? What is it that is going to scale up your life? So like you said, get set up. So what is it that's going to take you up? We all need to think about this, that if I feel that my life is at 5, what is stopping me to taking it at 7, 8, 9? Is it lack of skill? Is it lack of willpower? Is it lack of opportunities? Is it lack of efforts? Or is it your habits and your mindset that is keeping you where you are? Agree? You agree, right? So we decide where we want to take our life. So let's say at the age of 50, 90% of the people want to become financially stronger. I don't talk about financial freedom, because how can I promise financial freedom to somebody who is in debt? How can I promise financial freedom to somebody who's got miles to go? Because if I say, I'm going to take you to Mount Everest, you say, oh God, it's going to take a year for practicing base camp 1, base camp 2, base camp 3. But if I say, okay, let's do the first level together, it gives you hope. It gives you assurance that yes, in another 2 months, I'm going to see a difference in my life. So as an individual, as Gemini Dhar, I've been through, you may say, loads of challenges, but it kept me stronger because I had a very strong money mindset. So no matter in whatever situation I was, I made money. How did I make money? By not holding myself back, doing whatever came to me, whether it was coaching somebody at a very small level, whether coaching a CEO, or whether, giving talks, whether making audio programs, video programs, writing a book. By the way, Binda, I just want to share, I'm writing my second book, Take Charge Financial, Become Financially Stronger, which is nearly ready, the manuscript, and it will be out next month. So what I believe is, you can achieve anything if you put it up into small bits and pieces and consistently go with it. However, I believe that when you are doing the same thing that you've been doing years and years, you do not see the results which are extraordinary. If you want to see extraordinary results or guaranteed results, you should be among a group of people which I call mastermind. So for me, the first formula of success is having small milestones, which creates your big picture. So whatever you want to achieve, whether you want to achieve 20 lakhs, 40,000, 50 lakhs, 500 crores, or you want to start, probably running 10 kilometers, 20 kilometers, 40 kilometers, whatever you want to do it, you need to do it in one direction, and step by step putting your milestones and having a bunch of people doing the same thing. How many of you have experienced that when you are sitting with somebody who's going through a very, very tough time, and you try to console that person, and while you are speaking to that person, you get into a really, really emotional and a soft or a sad mood? How many of you do that? It's contagious, right? We see somebody's pain, we absorb it. We see somebody's happiness, we absorb it. We see somebody's success, we absorb it. You wouldn't believe it. There are so many people that get jealous because somebody is doing better than them. But when you are among amazing people, and when your mental and physical state is high, so in our coaching, we do a personality test, which gives a completely analyzed report of what kind of a person you are. So there are people who are challengers, there are people who are peacemakers, there are people who are individualists, there are people who are enthusiastic. So there is a category of personality of each human being. However, every personality has a destructive state and a best state. The lowest is the destructive state, the highest is the best state. How do you identify? When you are talking a language of, oh my God, my life is difficult, he did it to me, I would want to kill this person. That person really makes me mad. Oh God, I'm never going to make it. I lost so much money. I'm a loser. I can't do it. So this is a victim language. When you're using this language, whether you are in any profession, any age, you are in the rock bottom state of your life. In this particular state, you will see you will make lot of unhealthy choices, wrong decisions, destructive behavior, and you will see that the world around you is giving you the worst results. So, for example, when I went through a divorce, I was in my worst state. If I was told something, I would react with anger, I would react with frustration, and most of the decisions that I took during that time were really, really horrible. I don't feel bad in taking responsibility. So, what I'm saying is, when you're in a bad state, you make horrible choices. How do you get into the best state? To be in the best state and to be there, you need to be among people. You need to understand your patterns and you need to break your pattern. So, the first way you can achieve success, the first formula or a pattern, I would say, of successful people of extreme growth is having a larger than life vision and believing in it. I truly believe, on the vision boards that you cut pictures, you stick them, you write your affirmations, you write your quotes, you write your days. Anybody having a vision board of their own? Wow.
Yes, I am.
So, you know what? I would love to see your vision board pictures. You can send it to me at gemini.dhar@gmail.com, or I'm on Instagram. You can just send me an inbox on Instagram. I would love to see your vision board. So, I'm very passionate about vision board. And believe me, I've had women come and share pictures with me. This is my vision board and this happened to me. This is my vision board and this happened to me. It's like a small child. But I believe whether you are 50 or 60, the child in you should never be left behind. You should carry them in front of you. So when you make a vision board which is larger than life, every milestone becomes like a puzzle piece. You put pieces together to create the larger than life vision. For example, I want to reach out to 1 million women and help them take charge of their lives and take responsibility so that they can change the environment around them as per they want. So if you're looking for a better life, you're looking for better finances, you need to take control, you need to take charge. So I speak about taking charge of your life, meaning I am responsible for what happens to me, right? So the first thing is having a vision and mission. Second is having a team or mastermind of people around you, having people who are on a similar goal or a same goal, who are in the best mindset, and who will push you in achieving something. So I'd like to share a story of this lady. She shifted from Singapore to India. And during she shifted to India, she lost her mother-in-law and she got stuck in the family. In the sense, it was a huge family of 4 daughters, too many children in the house, and the adults. And then the pandemic hit. So a qualified doctor got stuck in a family situation and she lost her practice. She lost her confidence. She was on the verge of depression because every day morning she would get up and only cook and do household work, and she was not able to practice and she didn't have money. She was totally financially drained. She joined the mastermind and she said, I can't do this. Life is bad. This one is bad. This one is like that. And when she came into the mastermind, she saw the women were achieving. Somebody is selling 5,000 worth of good, 10,000, 15,000, 4,000, 2,000. And when she saw people making money, she stopped complaining and she started taking action. She closed a client for 15,000 rupees in the first month of joining the mastermind, and she was in tears. And you should see the shift of volume, the way she spoke. And when she made that money, today she is part of a boot camp where every single day for 90 days they apply what they learn in their business. And she is the highest achiever. And I really feel so happy to share. She has closed 24 clients. So it's not about closing big numbers or making more money. It's about the shift in the mindset. When you change the way you think, everything outside starts changing. Now, you may ask me, Gemini, what can I change? So I would want you to do one thing. Make a list of 10 things you feel you cannot do. Okay. And if you want to share 1 or 2 lines on the chat. What are the things you feel you cannot do? I'll wait. Think about it. What are those 1 or 2 things you feel you cannot achieve, which is not possible for you or which is very difficult for you?
You can let it come in the chat. I shall read it for her.
Yes. You'll have to give me a time check, Vida, because I'm somebody who takes sessions for 4, 5 hours. Yeah.
So Minnie says business.
Okay.
Virgil says reducing my weight is a challenge. Bharti says now driving.
Okay.
Yeah, negotiations.
Okay.
Learn the violin, Bridget.
Wow, amazing. So
okay, 1 or 2 more and then we can move on.
Yeah. So I would say,
Anjana says, put my ideas on paper. Michelle says, finding more clients. Wonderful.
Awesome. So finding more clients is a topic. It's a hot topic because I have 90% of the people working with me who are difficult in finding clients. And we, same thing was a problem with the doctor I'm speaking about, and she closed 23 clients. So finding clients and closing them is not at all a big deal, provided you know what you are selling and to whom you are selling. So that is a technical part which will takes understanding your audience and a proper system to be applied to close clients. So that is something I will not discuss here, but it is possible to close clients for somebody who's not even made one sale ever in their life. That I can not assure you, I can guarantee you, because I'm good at with that kind of coaching. So you know what, when you feel that you can't do something or you cannot do something, I agree, you cannot do. How? When you tell your mind, no, I cannot, it will show you all the possibilities of agreeing to you. So if you cannot close clients, or you cannot learn violin, or you cannot lose your weight, that means your brain is telling you 100 different options of not doing. I cannot lose weight because I eat too much. I cannot lose weight because I've got thyroid. I cannot lose weight because I can't stop eating. I cannot lose weight because, but let me tell you, there always has to be a driving reason for something. So you all are at your 50s and you want to do something. So you will either find reasons to do it or you will find excuses not to do it. What do you choose? How many of you want to have driving reasons? Yeah, all of us. Correct? How many of us truly have driving reasons? A person who has a driving reason will not have as an excuse, this is my problem, that is my problem. Because I worked with paraplegic people on the wheelchair. So Namita is one of my clients, and Namita has a problem with her back disc, and she went through operation, and after that she could not sit, and she's been lying down on the bed 95% of the time she's laying on the bed, and then she's working 5-10 minutes a day. She joined the group. She used to sleep and attend all the sessions with a blank screen and with a picture. And she said, Gemini, I can't do YouTube videos. I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't do this. Come week 8, after 8 weeks, she sends me a screenshot and a poem, says, Gemini, I recorded my first YouTube video today. So for a person who cannot sit, cannot even put on a camera on a Zoom session, sits up, puts up her setup and does a video for YouTube. What changed? Did her health condition change? No. When she saw around her 10, 20, 30, 40 people growing, she wanted to do it. The desire kept on building. And she met her doctor, she did her physiotherapy, she went into her health improvement stuff, which she used to ignore earlier. And today she can sit and record a YouTube video. It is so easy for us to sit on a chair, put on a video and talk to people. It is not as easy for everybody else. However, people who have driving reasons. I know Shams Alam, he's a paraplegic. He's lost this, the sensation below his limbs from the waist downwards. And he's a world record holder in swimming. He has swam through the English Channel. He's done, he swam in the sea. He swam in all possible, national, international events. and he's a gold medalist holder in most of the events he's participated. So what is different? What is different from all of you who have put in, I find it difficult to do this, I find it this, I cannot do this, I cannot do that. So I believe that, everything happens between the two, this 6 inches or 8 inches for some of you, between the 2 years. What you think. So I have emphasized in all my work that your thoughts become your feelings become your words become your actions, and your actions will give you results. So as an individual, when you don't have a result, you can think back and see what are the thoughts you are having. So what Brinda is doing and GetSetUp is doing is it's giving you amazing opportunities to think and change the way you think. How many of you will succeed? Those who have got driving reason. Because when you are searching for something, it shows up. When I was searching for change, when I was searching for support, when I didn't know, I landed up in a seminar which I'd never attended in my life. I woke up early morning at 4 a.m., got dressed and reached there before time. From that day to now, my life has changed 360 degrees. I mean, you won't believe it what has changed. I become a YouTuber. I became a podcaster. I got featured. I got awarded. I got rewarded. I got known. I became a mentor to so many, and I am able to transform lives. Did I even dream of this? No. And what happened? All of this happened in the second innings of my life. I lived a very, very adventurous, prosperous, and very rich life till the age of 42. But I did not know the deeper meaning of life. I didn't have a vision. I didn't have a mission. I didn't have passion. And I didn't have compassion. I was kind to people. I was good to people. But the level of compassion that I have now is totally different. So 3 things which I shared, which we were going to discuss about, is 1, have a vision and mission. 3, have amazing people around you, a mastermind of people that will help you grow. The more you will be on platforms like this, or more you will interact and learn from platforms like this, you will be interacting with each other and you'll be growing. Thirdly, everything happens here, between your ears. So when you are going to seed your thoughts, sow your thoughts, success, growth, success, growth, you will not see 10, 20% of growth. You will see extreme growth. So how many of you want to grow exponentially, like crazy? How many of you want to grow crazy? Right? So I believe that everybody has the capacity to grow. All they need is a little learning and a lot of mindset shift. So, you know what? At 50, we are wired. This has to happen like this. I know it. This will happen like this. And this will happen like this only. We are so wired with our past experiences that we refuse to see the new part of the world with a new perception. Yeah, I think I would like to do interaction because I've been speaking so much. I'd like to hear if you can unmute 1 or 2 people, Brinda, by
yeah, you can raise your hand. I think if you want to share something, please raise your hand. We will unmute and you can speak for about 30, 60 seconds. Yes, anybody? Please raise your hand. Lovely sharing is what is happening. Yes, Bridget and then Bharti.
Go ahead.
You can unmute yourself, Bridget.
Hi, Gemini. Hi, everybody.
Hi, Bridget.
I think when you know what you want, then you can start. You have to know what you want and you have to focus on it. But most of all, you have to love yourself, give yourself credit, and just be unstoppable.
So I totally agree with you. And, I'm Unstoppable is one of my favorite songs and I play it every single day. What I believe, that clarity is the king. Of course, you need clarity. Without clarity, you don't know where you're going. It's like you're driving a car and it's fog all around and you don't know where to go. So clarity, I totally agree. Also, I'd like to add to what you said, that clarity is really important. Your reason, why is it that you want to do it? Your reason is so crucial for it. Is your why. Know your why. Why do you want to do it? And unless you are very passionate about your why, you cannot go on the fourth gear. You are always going to struggle between first gear, and you'll do it, you'll stop, you'll do it, you'll stop. So yes, thank you so much. Thank you. I totally agree to what you're saying. Anybody else? Yeah,
You're on mute. You're on mute again.
Hi, Gemini Dhar, Binda.
Yes. Hi.
I love, I think we Indians have some blockage in our mind. We work for family, and in my example, if I give, we worked, we worked a lot for our family, our kitchen, our children, and all. Now my responsibility is over. So I thought, why can't I do something like women entrepreneurs all are doing? But here, I have no reason for money, means earn money. So I started something like cooking, whatever, some small business. Binda is helping a lot in our project. Still, I have why I have to do? I don't want to earn much money. So any solution for this to push me up? I no need to earn money in this stage. So
do you want your name and personality and your life to be remembered as a legacy?
Yes.
Do you want people to look at you and say, wow, I want to be like her?
Yeah, yes, definitely.
Yeah?
Right.
So what happens is, for a lot of us, money is not a priority. Honestly speaking, I had so much money and I lost it, that I wear the same jewelry in spite of having so many jewelry for months and years together. I don't even bother to change my jewelry because I'm just happy the way I am, The day is gone when I used to look at my nails and my nail polish and my hair, and, which is a beauty. I'm not saying you should not do it. But for some people, it loses meaning. But what makes meaning for me today? How much money do I need to, raise my children? I have enough. But I want to leave behind a legacy. Let's say 10 people came to you and said, I'm having somebody on the deathbed. Can you help? And that day, when you remove that bundle of cash that you've got and give it to them and you save a life, would that make you feel worthwhile?
Yes, true.
So money is not necessary for yourself. I tell the women who come to me, make the money, give it away. Make the money, donate it. Make the money, help somebody. Make the money, start an organization. Make the money, making contribution. And make the money, use on yourself. It's okay. The reason is required, because unless you have a driving reason, you will not put your 100% into it. Today, you feel money is not important for you. What if your grandchildren came to you and said, Dadi, I want to stand a blind people's foundation. Would you fund me? Wouldn't that make you feel proud?
Yes.
So it is up to us what meaning we give to our life. Whether it is leaving behind a legacy or becoming world famous or having a world tour, money is crucial. I to say money is as crucial as oxygen. In this last pandemic, I gave a TED talk recently and I spoke about why I'm money-minded and why everybody should be money-minded. Being money-minded is amazing. It's not bad. Because what you do with the money, that determines your personality and your character. Money is good. Money is Ma Lakshmi. Money is really crucial.
I love money.
Yes. What you do with the money, that changes, right?
Correct. You're right.
Why do people love Mr. Ratan Tata? I've met Mr. Ratan Tata just for a fraction of seconds, but I will never forget that human being again, Why? Why is he so compassionate, so human, and so amazing that he doesn't go for an award in UK from the Queen and stays back and takes care of his 2 dogs? What is different? So it is a legacy that you can leave behind. Don't you agree?
Yes, true.
We all want to be loved, respected, and recognized. Either we can demand respect or we can earn it. When you earn it, it is a lifetime. Do you agree?
Yeah, correct. We can
Yeah.
Somebody can recognize
any-
this.
And
such as my
anybody can become an entrepreneur. They require a right set of systems. That's what I do. I work with women who are homemakers, home chef, to somebody who's been in branding and marketing in Miami for all their lives and want to start their own hustle, because everybody wants to do something for themselves and make a recognition for themselves. They want to be known as the greatest grandfather, an amazing mom, an amazing entrepreneur, an amazing artist, an amazing shoemaker. We want that adjective in front of them: wonderful, amazing, best, superb. That's what you have at 50. You have all the opportunity of doing what you want to change your life in the direction you want to take it to.
So thank you so much, Gemini, for actually taking up this, and it has opened up a lot more, insights we are getting.